Hey there. This is about melatonin. This is a 10 milligram tablet. They have all kinds of versions of it, from 1 milligram, 3 milligram, 5 milligram, 10 milligram, in multiple forms where you can chew them up, and there's also gummy ones, and there's also liquid melatonin. Anyway, this is a good stuff to help you relax and go to sleep. And so I'm going to kind of give you an overview of what melatonin is. Melatonin is a hormone that is made by the pineal gland. It's a small gland in the brain, and melatonin helps control sleep and wake cycles. Very small amounts are found in foods such as meats, grains, fruits, and vegetables, and you can also buy it as a supplement like that. And so what does natural melatonin do to the body? Your body has an own internal clock that controls the natural cycle of sleeping and waking hours. In part, your body clock controls how much melatonin your body makes. Normally, melatonin levels begin to rise in the mid to late evening, remaining high for most of the night, then drop in the early morning hours when you're about to wake up. Light, external light, affects how much melatonin your body produces. During the shorter days in the winter months, your body may produce melatonin either earlier or later in the day than usual. This change can lead to symptoms of seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, seasonal affective disorder, or winter depression, you might want to call it. Natural melatonin levels slowly drop with age. Some older adults make very small amounts or none at all, so that supplement really is helpful. So, so why do we use it as a dietary supplement? Melatonin supplements are sometimes used to treat jet lag or sleep problems and insomnia, and scientists are looking at other good uses for melatonin, such as treating seasonal affective disorder, SAD, or helping to control sleep patterns for people who work night shifts. So, and preventing and reducing problems with sleeping confusion after surgery, and risking chronic cluster headaches. A friend of mine has cluster headaches, along with her daughter who has migraine headaches, and they take melatonin regularly, and so melatonin supplements can help reduce chronic cluster headaches. So what we want to know is taking melatonin dietary supplements safe? In most cases, melatonin supplements are safe in low doses for short-term and long-term use, but be sure to talk to a doctor about before you take them. Children or pregnant or nursing women should not take melatonin without talking to a doctor first. Melatonin side effects do have side effects, but they will go away when you stop taking the supplement. The side effects might include sleepiness, lower body temperature, vivid dreams, morning grogginess, small changes in blood pressure. Myself, I may still feel slightly groggy depending on how much I take. Normally I take 1 10 milligram pill, but sometimes I take up to 2, and that's 20, and then you really sleep harder, and then you can wake up a little bit groggy. But if you get used to it, just like with anything, it's quickly dismissed, at least in me. I get over it really quick, and I get back on my energy. And of course I drink coffee, then I have the L-theanine, and that takes the edge off, plus stuff like that. During health exams, tell your doctor if you're taking melatonin, and tell your doctor if you're having trouble sleeping, because it may be related to a medical problem. In adults, melatonin is taken in doses from 0.2 mils to 20 milligrams based on the reason for its use. The right dose varies widely from one person to another. You talk to your doctor and learn about the right dosage for the melatonin for you. Where can you find it? They're available without a prescription at the health store, drugstores, and online. And melatonin should only be taken in its man-made form. So anyway, that's pretty good there for melatonin. And so if you'll just hold on just for a second. So anyway, melatonin along with the L-theanine at nighttime is good, and it will, the L-theanine, like I said, is an anxiety helper, and it's also, when you mix it with caffeine or another stimulant such as tea, which has caffeine, it kind of helps you get around. At least it does for me. I'm not going to endorse anything because I'm not a doctor, but I can only tell you what it has done for me. But melatonin, I mean L-theanine on top of melatonin at nighttime sure helps. I mean, it will, after a little while you'll want to go to sleep. At least it does for me. So anyway, melatonin is also naturally produced in the body through the pineal gland. And I've had chewable type that you don't have to take with water. And these here are like pill form, and like that. And you don't want to mess up like I did the other day, thinking that these were the chewable type and chew them up, because it kind of got rather bitter. And these are the L-theanines, and they're in a capsule form, and they're from the Sun Nutra plant, I believe, something like that. If you look it up on YouTube or anything, you can get a lot more in-depth study on this. So once again, it's K-Mac here, and talking about L-theanine and melatonin. So I hope you do a very, very good job. So bye. See ya.